Hello everyone, I'm Video Game Hazard back for some more Pokémon Fire Red. In the last episode, we made it through Mount Moon and got a new friend, Jeremy the Paris. And on this episode, we're gonna continue east from Mount Moon, now that we're back on Route 4, which was split up by Mount Moon. And we're gonna make our way to the next town. I believe there is... Ah, yes! There it is! A hidden Great Ball. You can be found right there. My repeller were off, whatever. We've got these two karate guys here. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive force. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now, let me teach it to your Pokemon. So, this guy will teach you the move Mega Punch. I'm not sure if I want to teach it to any of my Pokemon. This can only be taught once, so bear that in mind. I think I'm gonna teach it to Mustafar. And replace Scratch with that. Mega Punch is 80 power. It does have 85 accuracy though, so it does have a chance of missing. But yeah, I think that's a solid move to gain for now. And then, if we talk to the other Carnivore, now we are comrades in the way of punching. You should go before you're seen by the misguided fool who trains only his silly kicking over there. Now if we talk to the silly kicking man, a kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. This move can only be learned once. That okay? Yes. So I definitely don't want to teach Mega Kick to Mustafar. I'm wondering if maybe I could just teach it to Blitz. Just like Mega Punch, this can only be taught once. So choose very carefully. I think I will teach Mega Kick for now. Again, like Mega Punch, I don't expect to have it forever, but yeah, this is more powerful, 120 power, but less accurate, only 75 accuracy. I think I'm gonna get rid of Double Team. I haven't used it at all, and I don't see myself using it that much. So, Blitz learned Mega Kick. Now we are soulmates in the way of kicking. You should run before you're seen by the deluded nitwit who trains only simple punching over there. Well, I've learned a move from both of you, so what do you say to that? Anyway, if we move on from those guys, I want to say there's another hidden item around here somewhere. Oh yes, this marked spot has a raspberry. I actually have to remind myself what that does. So if we go to the berry pouch here, you see that orange berry we got before. We also got this person berry, which can heal confusion, and just like orange berry can be attached to your Pokemon as a held item and used automatically if your Pokemon is confused. Now raspberry, that can be ground up into a powder as an ingredient for medicine. That's a feature that will be coming up soon. It's not something I use very much, but I may talk about that a little bit. We get TMF5 Roar, that just forces the opponent out of battle, forces them to switch, and if you're in a wild battle, the battle will just end outright. Got interrupted by a wild Rattata. There's, I believe, Ekans can be found here. I might catch one off-screen just to add to the collection. But other than that, there's not much to that route, and if we head over here, we're now in Cerulean City. What do you have to say? You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amusing. Amusing? What do you mean amusing? It's informative. What do you have to say? My husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokedex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him? What do you have to trade, good sir? Hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Do you agree to a trade for my Jinx? I'm gonna have to say no, because one, I don't have a Poliwhirl, and two, I don't want Jinx. But as you may have noticed, if you go into buildings, you are unable to run. You can only run outside or in caves or basically anything that isn't a house or like a Pokemon Center building of any kind like that. This guy, he's the badge man. Now, he will tell you about all of the 8 badges and what they do. So, for the Boulder badge, for example, that raises the attack stat of all your Pokemon just a little bit, and it also lets you use the move Flash outside of battle as an HM. We do not yet have that, but we should before too long. I'm not going to go into the other badges because I don't want to spoil them. But if we go out this little back door here, I want to say, yes, there's a hidden rare candy right here. So that's another one to add to your collection if you want that. Make it a little easier to train up your Pokemon. This guy. I concoct a variety of medicine from berry powder. Oh yes, this is the thing I was talking about with berry powder before. Yeah, sure, I have some interest in berries. Ah, good, for you then I have just the thing. The powder jar. There's something new on the 2nd floor of Pokemon Centers at the direct corner. They installed a wireless adapter machine for crushing berries. This is where you come in. I have a favor to ask, one that I can trust only to you. Could you make berry powder for me using that machine? Don't forget, the machine is at the direct corner of the Pokemon Centers. I'll concoct medicine for you if you bring me some berry powder. Don't forget, crush berries into berry powder and bring it to me. So, that is something I'm actually unable to do. Because I do not have the ability to do wireless communication with this game. But, you know, if you do have a friend on hand with a copy of this game, I didn't mean to go in that house. If you have a friend with a copy of this game, that's something you could do. Turn berries into berry powder, bring it back to that man. I'm not sure exactly what the reward is for that, but because I've never done it myself. But it's there if you have any interest. Cerulean City, a mysterious blue aura surrounds it. Weird how it was cut off like that. I want a bright red bicycle. Well, that's interesting because the bike shop is right here. If we go inside, Plain City Bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. Yeah, I don't think that would be very well advised. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Well, I'll be the judge of that if we talk to this guy. Yeah, he's selling a bike for 1 million Pokédollars. That is more money than we can actually ever obtain. So, we're gonna have to pass on that bike. For now. We might have other ways of obtaining it later. Did I go into this building? I did not. So, too much time, too little to do. There's nothing entertaining anywhere. I don't know, man. Maybe you're just getting old and disillusioned with the world, I don't know. Okay, Slowbro, use Sonic Boom. Come on, Slowbro, pay attention. Miss, that's not the move you want to use on that tree. That's, again, something else we'll get into later. If we go into the Pokemon Center here, we actually have a new item, a Super Potion. It's like the potion, but instead of healing 20 points, it heals 50 points. Is there anything else? Escape rope, that was there before, I believe, but that can allow you to exit a cave instantly. I wanna grab maybe 2 Super Potions for now. I don't have a whole lot of money. Although, I can change that, because I just remembered, I got a Star Piece in Mountain Moon, and that sells for 4,900 Pokédollars. And I don't think there's anything else I want to sell. So I may... How many potions do I have? I definitely want more of these. So let's get... maybe 9? Just to bring it up to 10 in total. And then we'll buy... I guess 3 more Super Potions. How am I doing on antidotes? 5, we have plenty. Paralyzed Heals, I could grab 2. I could grab 1 Awakening just in case, although I don't really think I'll need it. And that's probably good for now. I've wasted a lot of money. So if we go around this way... You're a trainer too. Collecting battling is a tough life, isn't it? But what I really want to check is Cerulean City Pokemon Gym, Leader Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. So, if we go inside the gym, I don't believe we can actually... Oh no, we could actually fight her. I'm mistaking the events with another game. I didn't actually want to talk to you. So we can go and fight Misty right now, but I'm going to highly recommend that you do not, because there is training to be done. And if we go north of the city, there will be a bunch of trainers that we can fight and gain a few levels. But while I'm in the Pokemon Center here, I want to just heal up my party. Do you have anything to say, sir? Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? I mean, I guess if you have a cool Pokemon, you might want to boast about that. But we may be meeting Bill in the very near future. For now, though, we're gonna head up this way towards this bridge. And who should it be but Gary to show up? Yo, Andrew, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Andrew. Alright, we have our third battle with Gary. He is going to lead with his Pidgeotto. It's level 17, normal and flying type, with the ability Keen Eye, and the moves Tackle, Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. First thing I'm going to do is switch out Jeremy, because Bug and Grass are both very weak to flying. So, probably best not to use that against an evolved bird. Which, by the way, is the evolution of Pidgey, if you couldn't tell. It's using a Quick Attack. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I'm just going to use Thunder Shock. That did not do quite as much as I would have liked. But oh, we are Speed Tied, so I outsped this turn. Oh, he just wasn't using Quick Attack, and he missed a Tackle. Anyway, I'm just going to go for a Quick Attack, and that's enough to take it out. Good, good, good. He is now going to send out a Rattata. That will be level 15, normal type, with the ability Guts, meaning that its attack will be raised if it's poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. Comes with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Quick Attack. I'm just going to use a Double Kick. That should be more than enough to take it out. Or maybe just enough. Because that seemed like it dealt about half each time. Now he's going to send out an Abra. I'm actually going to send Jeremy back out for this. Your rival's Abra will be level 16, Psychic type, with the ability Synchronize. If it is affected with a status ailment, then you will be as well. And its only move is Teleport. Yeah, that's it. Teleport will just fail in a trainer battle like this, but if it's in a wild battle, it will just flee the fight entirely. Yeah, and as you can see, it paralyzed me with Synchronize. Maybe I shouldn't have paralyzed it, but I am gonna just use Scratch over and over again. Abra and its evolutions have very low physical defense, so despite Jeremy being rather weak, it's able to do a decent amount of damage with its scratches, and it is able to take out the Abra. Jeremy grew to level 13 and learned Poison Powder. That might be helpful. But now, my rival's going to send out a Squirtle. Good old Squirtle from before. His Squirtle will be level 18 with the Water type with the ability Torrent. It has the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, Withdraw, which raises its defense, and Water Gun. If you had a Bulbasaur, he would have... Or sorry, if you had a Squirtle, he would have a Bulbasaur with the also level 18 Grass and Poison type with the ability Overgrow, and the moves Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Vine Whip, and Leech Seed. If you had a Bulbasaur, he would instead have a level 18 Charmander, Fire type with the ability Blaze, and the moves Scratch, Growl, Ember, and Metal Claw. But he is a Squirtle, so I'm just going to use Thunder Shock from Blitz. Did not do quite as much as I would have liked. I might actually want to switch here. Let's see how Spike does against a Squirtle. Also, your Squirtle should be evolved by now, but I guess that would have been a little too powerful for this point. Especially since your Pidgeotto was level 17, and that's not supposed to evolve from Pidgey until level 18, so he's cheating in some places and nerfing himself in others, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep using Double Kick, hoping... Oh, that was a crit, nice. He's gonna use Water Gun again. We're about down to half health, but this Double Kick should be enough to take it out. Very nice. Not quite enough for level up, but we have defeated Gary. Hey, take it easy! I will be doing no such thing, because you weren't taking it easy on me. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokémon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokémon storage system on PC, too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later! And off he goes. But not quite yet. Oh yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plotting behind me. I've beaten you every time we've fought. What are you talking about? So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. We get the Fame Checker. I actually need to check what that does, because I forget. A chatty gossip like you, that thing's perfect. I'm... Okay, wow, he's just roasting me over and over again. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Wow, rude. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell ya. Well, bye, jerk. So this Fame Checker. A device that enables you to recall what you've heard and seen about famous people. So if we use this, it shows various characters we've met, such as, Professor Oak. What is this person like? To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. So it basically just tells you a bit about the characters you come across. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just like a little profile system. But we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center because a few of my Pokemon took a beating from that battle. Alright, we are all healed up and the party is ready to get a move on. But I think that may be a good place to stop for now. So, on the next episode of Pokemon Fire Red, we're gonna head up towards that bridge that we saw, where we fought Gary. See you guys then.